Water is a vital resource, essential for life, and ensuring its purity is crucial for health and well-being. While modern technology provides various methods for water purification, many people seek natural alternatives that can be employed in emergency situations, remote locations, or simply as a way to connect with nature. There are several effective methods to purify water naturally, each with its unique advantages and challenges. One of the most straightforward ways to purify water is through boiling. This method involves heating water to its boiling point, which is typically around 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit, at sea level. Boiling water for at least 1 minute is sufficient to kill most pathogens, including bacteria, viruses, and parasites. In higher altitudes, where the boiling point is lower, it is advisable to boil for at least 3 minutes. While boiling requires a heat source, it is one of the most reliable methods of purification and can be done using various materials, such as metal containers or even makeshift pots made from natural resources. Another effective natural purification method is filtration. This can be accomplished using sand, gravel, and charcoal, materials that are often found in nature. By creating a simple filtration system, one can remove larger particles and some contaminants from water. A basic filter can be constructed by layering these materials in a container. Start with a layer of charcoal at the bottom, followed by a layer of sand and then a layer of gravel. Pour the water through this filter, and it will pass through the layers, trapping impurities in the process. While this method does not eliminate all pathogens, it significantly improves the water's clarity and taste. If you have access to plant materials, certain plants possess natural water-purifying properties. For instance, the leaves of the moringa tree can be used to clarify water. When crushed and added to turbid water, moringa leaves release compounds that bind with impurities, allowing them to settle at the bottom. After allowing the mixture to sit for a few hours, the clearer water can be carefully siphoned or poured off the top. This method is particularly useful in regions where moringa trees are abundant and offers a sustainable solution to water purification. Solar water disinfection, or SODIS, is another innovative and natural method for purifying water. This technique harnesses the power of sunlight to kill pathogens. To use SODIS, fill clear plastic bottles with contaminated water and place them in direct sunlight for 6 hours. The UV rays from the sun, combined with the heat generated by the bottles, work together to inactivate harmful microorganisms. This method is especially effective in sunny climates and is an excellent option for those who may not have access to boiling equipment or filtration materials. Activated charcoal, often used in water filtration systems, can also be utilized for natural purification. Activated charcoal has a porous structure that traps impurities and contaminants. You can create your own activated charcoal by burning hardwood and then crushing it into a fine powder. This powder can be mixed with water, allowing it to absorb toxins and chemicals. After a few hours, the mixture can be strained, leaving behind cleaner water. While this method is effective for certain contaminants, it is important to note that it may not eliminate all pathogens, so combining it with other methods, like boiling, can enhance safety. Another fascinating natural purification technique involves the use of clay. Clay has been used for centuries in various cultures for its ability to filter and purify water. When mixed with water, clay particles settle and bind with impurities, allowing for clearer water. This method can be particularly useful in areas where clay is readily available. By allowing the mixture to sit undisturbed, the clay will settle at the bottom, and the clearer water can be carefully poured off the top. In addition to these methods, it is essential to consider the source of the water. Even natural purification techniques can be compromised if the source is heavily contaminated. Therefore, when sourcing water, it is advisable to avoid areas near industrial sites, agricultural runoff, or other potential sources of pollution. If possible, collect water from flowing sources, such as streams or rivers, which are generally cleaner than stagnant water bodies. While natural purification methods can be effective, It is important to recognize their limitations. Many of these techniques may not remove chemical contaminants, heavy metals, or certain viruses. Therefore, in situations where water quality is highly questionable, it is wise to combine methods or seek additional purification resources. For instance, using a combination of boiling and filtration can enhance the overall effectiveness of the purification process. Moreover, education and awareness about the importance of water quality and purification are vital. Communities can benefit from workshops and training sessions that teach individuals how to purify water naturally, ensuring that everyone has access to safe drinking water. This knowledge is particularly crucial in areas where access to clean water is limited, empowering individuals to take charge of their health and well-being. In conclusion, purifying water naturally is not only feasible, but can also be an enriching experience that connects us to the environment. From boiling and filtration to utilizing plant materials and harnessing sunlight, there are various methods to ensure that the water we consume is safe and clean. While these techniques may require more effort than modern filtration systems, they offer a sense of empowerment and sustainability. By understanding and implementing these natural purification methods, individuals can safeguard their health and contribute to a more sustainable future.